Hello, and welcome to another week of the Abuse Cartoons live stream. Let's see if we can do this. So, an odd day, an odd time, a little early. So, this is kind of the new earlier schedule, but this is not close enough. Still figuring out how to orient everything. But yes, I'm going to have to go at a certain point, but I thought I'd stop in. So yeah, sorry, I couldn't do a Valentine's live stream. That's what it would have been if I would have done Tuesday, which would have been Monday, North America. But yeah, just not in very good condition. Another dentist week. But hopefully this is it. Hopefully I'm not going to have to deal with any more insanity, and I don't want to talk about health stuff. This isn't going to turn into one of those old people talking about their doctor visits. That's all the internet is going to be soon. If the aging Gen Xers are still going to be online. That's disturbing. All right, but yeah, back for another week. So I hope everything is going well where you are. I think we're on the other side of a spike, but who knows? And it seems to be slower. It seems to be ending slower than usual. Falling. The numbers are falling slower than usual, so it might take a while. Yeah, and it's interesting. The schools here are just allowed to kind of make up their own rules. The local governments have just given the schools their own discretion for how they're going to inform people and what they're going to do. And my daughter's school has decided that they just don't want to tell anybody anymore. So I guess that's one way. You can, just kind of ignore it and hope it'll go away. So that seems to be how things are going right now. So I don't know, but this is her last few weeks at that school, so it's not a bad thing to be done with that. Yeah, it's very strange. So it's just kind of the principals protecting their reputation or whatever. Yeah, it's very odd. And it's strange that that's what they decided to do instead of making a kind of standardized response. It's just like, yeah, whatever the schools want to do. Because, of course, this time, this variation, I'm not saying the word, variation of the bad weather is affecting kids. So a lot of kids are getting sick. And they said the bad thing about that in Japan is the older family members that were safe from, and that was the initial concern, and that's why at least here schools were closed immediately, very early for about 3 months, because they were worried about kids bringing things home. But that ended up not being the case originally, but now it may be, because things have changed a bit. And yeah, so now, according to someone reliable, older family members are more at risk now, and they have to be more careful about what goes on at the schools. But yeah, I don't know. I like people's attitude or kind of opinion. I'm done with this. I'm fed up. It's like, okay, it took 2 years. It took you 2 years to get to that point. I think everyone was pretty much fed up and depressed as hell after the first, 6-8 months of this. Yeah, but it's been quite a power grab or an opportunity for a power grab for so many groups of people. So we'll see how that the leftover the yeah, what sticks around because of that. The what am I trying to say? The long-term results or whatever. Long-term effects, I guess. All right. Oh, I'm just being pretty direct in the drawing. I'm not going with boxes or anything. Yeah, this is when I don't have to talk. You know, when there's nobody in the chat yet, and I don't have to talk. This is makes it easier to draw. Yeah, I used to just like sit with a sheet of paper and a Sharpie, and that's kind of where, if you've seen the texture, not texture, the background image for this live stream, that's where that kind of thing comes from. That was actually culled from existing cartoons, but that look, and the reason I did that is because I used to just sit and doodle. I was thinking about making it into like wrapping paper, or you know, because it was kind of a repeating pattern, some sort of you know, background like fabric design or something. Because I would just sit with a piece of paper and just draw these little objects, you know, many little things, and it looked very much like that. But now it's all digital. Yeah, but that was the and that's also when I knew, and I think I would do that. That would be another thing that would kind of keep me busy. You'd have like weird downtimes. It was either, you know, nobody or 20 people, you know, when you're sitting at a table at a convention. And so that was how I'd keep myself busy when I didn't have anything to do, is just fill a sheet of paper with the little characters. I think I gave some of those away. They're probably out there somewhere. All right. Yeah, that's one thing I don't miss, is the one thing that I enjoy, I guess financially it's not much of a benefit, but I enjoy, is not having to do conventions and things. Shows for a while, because I was getting pretty burnt out on that, and not enjoying it anymore. And I guess that's a good sign. Just stop, because the money wasn't great. Because like I think I was saying, the economy here is like so weird and stagnant that a lot of people, for certain things, have just agreed on prices, and so there's a lot of like self-published comics and things that are literally like 200, 300 yen, which is less than $2, less, like, you know, $2 and something, or less than $2, depending. And you can barely, I think if you print like 1,000 books, you can barely get that price. Hey K5, how's it going? Yes, I'm making it up. The missed, my miss earlier this week, my Valentine's miss, I'm making up now. Good to see you, K5. But yeah, so this is weird with the doujinshi, the self-published comics here. This weird price fixing, and I noticed it with postcards. Like, a lot of people promote their work. That, you know, they have a little rack of postcards of all their, like, you know, best art or covers or whatever. Like, that's a real common thing, and those are fixed at 100 yen, which is, you know, like 90 cents or something, 85 cents most of the time, which you can barely print postcards for. And if you print them like on an inkjet or whatever, you're losing money. If you do them at 3-color offset printing, you might make 10 cents per card. Nice. Oh, cool. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's nothing serious. Yeah, this is the season now where we're getting legitimately sick instead of pandemically sick. Oh, good to hear that you're getting better. But yeah, I had my hopefully the last part of my horrible dentist stuff this week. So yeah, I needed to kind of lay low. But the thing I noticed about that is I must have been in really bad shape because the pain from the actual work was less than and much more tolerable than the pain when things were going horribly wrong. So that was good. That shows how bad it was, and I'm glad I did something about it. But yeah, ugh. So yeah, that was this week, and I think we're done with the invasive stuff. Yeah, this time the it was all done with local Novocaine, and this time it was so much Novocaine that my nose was numb, so it went all the way into my face nerves, whatever. So yeah, and the needle this time was really deep. But yeah, I'd never had that before, where my nose was actually numb from Novocaine. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, any sickness. Oh, yeah, that's the thing I was going to say. So that the difficult season now that we're in, some people, the first time they have like a big histamine response to the allergies here, to spring allergies, it comes on like a flu. The response is so strong that you feel like you have the flu the first time you're allergic to the pollen in Japan, and so you get a high fever and the body aches like like you're getting the flu and the sore throat. So during this time, that's terrifying for people to have flu-like symptoms, but it's actually just a huge histamine response from you finally getting sensitive to all the horrible stuff floating in the air at springtime here. So yeah, a lot of people are probably having that difficulty. It was a botched root canal that I've been dealing with forever, and I guess the dentist was trying to explain, like showing in the X-ray, that the actual root of this tooth is very odd. It tapers to very, very thin, so you can't actually make a root canal. And so I've had this done 3 times before. This is the 4th time, same tooth, and finally this dentist figured out you had to do kind of a different alternate procedure, but everybody else tried to just drill down as deep as they could go and just stopped, and so it was just created this like area in my head that could get infected, either like from an ear infection or something. It could spread into that hole in my jaw, and yeah, so it was pretty gruesome, and I was having that pain often, and the first couple of times I had it dealt with, the dentists were like, there's no nerve here anymore, you can't have pain. I'm like, well, what is this? What's going on then? Am I just imagining this insane feeling where I can't even, like, if I move my head too fast, it hurts, like it shot as a jolt of nerve pain. Yeah, I love that when doctors like, no, that can't be happening, because they're so used to this fast diagnosis, like prescriptive thing where this equals this and this equals this and this equals this. You don't have any of these, so you can't be having pain because it's none of these things. There's a lot of that style diagnoses here. It's just because you probably get that with the healthcare system here means people go early and often for everything, which makes it really good for cancer and very chronic, very difficult, life-threatening stuff. You catch it very early, so survival rates are much better, and maintaining heart health and avoiding diabetes and stuff is really good in Japan because people just go to the doctor anytime they're like, oh. It's like, okay, go to the doctor. So that means the doctors, especially on this the front line, like your local family doctor, is so insanely busy. Like, they've got so many patients waiting all the time, and it's mostly just very small things, and so they are a little bit what's that called, assembly line. The patients are just on a conveyor belt for them, and they're just trying to get them through, and screening for the looking for symptoms of the really bad stuff. But if you've got some odd thing, they're not going to carefully, they're not going to, very carefully try to figure things out. They're like, it's not killing you, it's not cancer, yeah, you're fine, it's allergies, I don't know. So you get a bit of that here. But yeah, I'm hoping this is it. I'm hoping we're done with this, because I had of course, the original one that was done in LA by what could have been like a kitchen, a dentist that has, that just does all their work in their kitchen, was such a shady dental office. The first time I had it done, they totally screwed it up, and it wasn't even the dentist like doing most of the work, which should have been a clue that I should have just gotten out of there. But yeah. So finally, that's so funny. The Japanese dentists have to clean up the mess of the lame American dentist, but yeah. So it seems like we're on the other side of it. What little alcohol bottles? I don't know if I can even draw anything like that. Let's see. But yeah. So hopefully that's it. I don't want to miss, and I've been behind on all of my recording because it's hard to talk, and I'm like right after the procedures, it's hard to talk, and I have like maybe my mouth is watering too much or something, so it's really hard to when I'm doing the real careful recordings on the microphone, it's kind of noisy and ugly and difficult to edit, because I go into the waveform, and there's all these like weird little mouth things, and so makes it extra hard to do any good recording. So hopefully that'll be over and done, and I can catch up on my the other channel, the audio fiction and stuff I've been doing. But yeah, hope things are going well for you, K5. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I hope it's a happy surprise instead of a what the hell are you doing online? But yeah, I wanted to catch up on the live stream and get some cartoons done this week. All right, so some kind of comparative lunch thing. Oh yeah, that might be kind of good. So like a milk versus whatever that is, or maybe this. Yeah, this might be better, because this reads more as a hot sauce or something bottle. Maybe cold medicine in a plastic bag. All right. Yeah, that looks nice too. That'd be a nice composition. Oh, there we go. This guy might work better with the glass with the rocks in it. Oh man. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be back to normal, and it's going to get a little funny. The schedule stuff is going to change in April, but not severely, because junior high school is starting. It's crazy. This stuff is going pretty fast. Yeah, I see like little kids now, like little babies, new little babies. I can't even remember that. Like barely remember that stage of either of my kids now. It's so funny how fast that goes. All right. Yeah, I think this works. Damn, I think I'm just going to go with this. Yeah, so hopefully, I haven't confirmed with Chris, but hopefully the weekly live will be on schedule tomorrow. Chris's work schedule, the typical thing is going on at the company. The Japanese style company where people leave. I guess the kind of group that Chris is in is responsible for a lot of the production of not only the publishing work, but they do audio editing and stuff for like online lessons. And very typical Japanese style, someone leaves, and there's been some people that have left maybe during the pandemic stuff for kind of mental health issues and stress related stuff, because that company didn't close at all. They didn't give any time off at all. So Chris was working through the whole thing. No days or no lockdown or anything, because they're kind of always illegally. I guess I won't name the company then, but they're always kind of illegally, or kind of walking this weird line with the labor laws, where there's like about 21, I think, national holidays in Japan, and the employees get almost nothing, because they're kind of when they're from their home countries, they're used to very few national holidays. So the things are holidays. The business has to appear closed, but you're coming in. So just don't turn any lights on. I don't know what the deal is, but it's weird. It's a really odd situation, and they're gonna find some litigious American to sue them, I'm sure. Whether that sticks very well here, who knows. But yeah, it's very shady. And it sounds like from things I've been reading just on like forums and stuff, that this is actually going to be a big opportunity for these scumbag companies that are already kind of abusing foreign workers, because the workers just don't know any better. And in some cases, this is their first job out of university, is like, teaching English in Japan. And they're going to start, we're going to start really screwing them with, that's totally wrong, really screwing them with pay. They're going to start cutting pay really bad and just being like, yeah, you want to come here? This is what the job pays. So they're going to start taking advantage of, there's a bunch of people waiting to come in, and they're just waiting for travel bans to, where is that? This one. They're just waiting for travel bans to be lifted, and then they're going to come in because they've been hired and they're so excited for this job, and they're going to realize that they're just going to get screwed. And it's difficult here because there's so many things that you can exploit foreign workers with, and the main thing, of course, is their visa. Like if your company is sponsoring their visa, then just as if they were illegal, you have this like extra leverage on top of them. So yeah, you can. There's a lot of abuses there. Oh no! Wow, no! Oh, wow. So Sophia had a big crash on the mountain, and John is banned on YouTube again. So Hyphonics is not, is having some trouble. So what's the ban coming from? Just like some kind of strike? Some kind of, oh, that's terrible. So I guess you're stuck with me. That really sucks. I hope that wasn't serious. Yeah, I've been hearing different creators talking about weird copyright strikes and things happening from like really old content and stuff. So there must be some new parameter or whatever that the bots are getting, that they're like going through old videos and like looking for keywords. Yeah, I didn't realize. I finally had to on the other channel, one of the kind of lore videos that I did, a Russian viewer hit me up to do subtitles, and so I sent the script of the video, and he translated everything. But then I realized, oh wait, that you have to make like an SRT file or like a subtitle file that is like the time code where the duration for which the line should appear in the thing, and I can't read. I have no clue about or like reading Cyrillic characters in Russian. So he did this whole translation, and then I gave him the subtitle file and say, okay, can you like copy and paste these back into, because I won't know which lines should be replaced. And I guess if he broke the lines the same way that I did the script, then there might be, it might be a one-to-one. Okay, but I still think there'll be some bad stuff. And when you're using subtitles for things, the timing is really important. If it's too fast or not long enough, or the timing is off, it's not translating the right stuff, it can get a little bit confusing. Like if what you're looking at on the screen, it's like, what are you talking about? I'm not seeing anything that the voiceover is referencing. But yeah, so there should be some subtitles for that first one that I did in a little bit. That'll be cool to. It's the first time that I've had to deal with that. But yeah, also my point was you can just export that auto-generated closed captions that YouTube does in English, creates that subtitle file, and you can just download that and then use that as translation. Because I've heard some people talking about them, like you can manually input subtitles, and so people will sit for hours and fan subtitle stuff, and sometimes that stuff just disappears. Like sometimes there's like a little glitch because it's a web-based interface. Sometimes there'll be a little glitch and you just lose all that work. So it's not a good method. So they, I guess they finally figured out a better way to let you do it. And there's a lot of different formats so that it will accept subtitle formats. So that was cool. And I might hit up some other people to do other language translations. So maybe we can get some more viewers on those videos. Yeah, I did a full dub. There's another creator that is from Spain, and he translated it into Spanish, the Spanish, not Mexican, not Latin American Spanish, and had a friend read it, and I placed it in because I can understand enough Spanish that I can know when to break scenes and kind of know the one-to-one. So maybe only Swedish and Spanish I can do that with. Anything else I don't have enough knowledge of the language that I can swap lines out and know when things are being said and when they're not. All right, I'm going to do another part of this nutritious breakfast joke again. I happened to hear him say that I was looking for. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. So there's GoPro footage of Sophia's crash. Yikes. Yeah, so he's in Canada now? They are in Canada? That would explain the mountains. Wow. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. I can start coloring stuff. But yeah, so that was fun. But I realized though, so they're auto-generating that. So there's a transcript of every video that's on the internet, and especially if you tell it what language it's in, it probably makes it the auto transcribing is probably goes a little bit better. But that means it's very easy for them to scan through things and look for keywords and content. So you say certain words, and they'll find them in your videos pretty easily. So that's definitely something that they have automated. I would not be surprised at all if that's the way that they're going through everything, because it'd be much easier text-based than having to deal with audio. If it's already been recognized, and you can just do searches for keywords in text. But yeah, I didn't know all that existed, and it's cool. At least you can download it. That's a nice nice part. Right, I guess I'll go over this, but then I also want to do on top of this. There we go. Oh, nice. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I was thinking about some kind of streaming idea. Whoa. Like live stream idea once things are more back to normal. It might be fun to mess with the Chinese tourists here because I'm so disgusted by how they overwhelm certain areas. But a lot of them speak English, so it might be fun to interview them because I probably wouldn't get so much grief. It's not in Japan. They have more. It's not quite. You know how in the U.S. and there's a lot of people like testing this now, where if you're in public, the expectation of privacy and all this like weird stuff about filming people in public, it's much more strict here, and because there's some people that to kind of shame drunken salarymen that just kind of like collapse and sleep on stairs of subway stations and stuff because they're so intoxicated. There were some people photographing them and putting their photos on social media, and I guess there's protection because it is the bad behavior of company men. So these companies are like, no, let's not make this legal to show these people being so being so intoxicated. I think this is how it looks. I can't remember. Last time I had one of these little bottles. Seems like forever. But yeah, so you can't. But I think with tourists, I don't think you're stuck with that same restriction. So it'd be really fun to interview, like, why are they here? Because most, I was really surprised. Most people that I've talked to, like Chinese people that I've interacted with, they don't really like Japan. They're just here because it's kind of safe and you can buy like desirable goods. They're mostly here for just the junk you can buy that they want to take back and sell or use as some status thing. So I was surprised by that. They have a lot of weird contempt for stuff in Japan. Very odd. I guess Chinese have contempt for the world. They're so fucking arrogant. But yeah. That might be a fun thing to do. I don't know. I gotta find a good angle though, but it might help me not be so angry about the invasion that's going to be happening again soon. All right, something like this. So, wait a minute, and then the cubes are on this level. Okay, and then do this. There we go. Something like that. Whistler, Canada. Nice. Yes, tongue flavored. The delicious flavor of tongue. There are tongue restaurants in Japan. So I'll explain that when we get to the convenience store part. Oops. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I was surprised by it. It was like the least appetizing thing I'd ever heard, but surprisingly good. Yeah. The way it's prepared. All right. Yeah, I guess this'll work. I'm not gonna do another one of these jokes, am I? These lame part of this nutritious breakfast jokes. Watching too many old TV commercial compilations. All right, and then some, maybe here and here. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, but Ozark, the final season of Ozark is on. That was so surprisingly. I like that show, or I like what they did with that show a lot. It's hard for me to. I don't have the same admiration for it that I did for like Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul or anything. I don't feel so. I don't trust the showrunners or writers or whatever as much as I did in those other shows. But it's entertaining, and it's a good. The characters are interesting, are kind of unique and interesting. They have nice original feel. Like they don't feel like these kind of retreads of anything you've seen before, and it's a weird situation. I mean, it is a little bit reminiscent of Breaking Bad because it's like regular people kind of like get tangled up in the with the cartel and the drug trade. So a little bit, situationally, it's a little bit like that. But yeah, I'm not a real fan of Penelope Ann Miller. No, that's a different a different Strawberry Blonde. What's her face? The woman that's playing the wife. I'm not a fan of hers. But just like I in Breaking Bad, I could barely stomach Skyler. That was rough. Hey John, how's it going? I mean, Cishet, how's it going? All right. Nice, yeah. I'm doing it a little off day, off time, trying to catch up for the week. Good to see you. Yeah, it's been a while, and we haven't been able to do any gaming or anything recently because we're still peaking. We're not old. We're just peaking. But I think I think it's on the way down slowly. The numbers. Oh, I want to do this. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you, Cishet. How many? I have only watched. I've watched some of the final season a second time, but I've only watched the whole thing once through. And I went back and watched the first episode. I've watched the first episode a few times, saying, "Okay, I'm going to watch Breaking Bad through again," and it's really hard to go to rewind and start off with the science teacher version of Walter White. Like after the transformation of that character, it's really hard to go back, and the kind of henpecked public school science teacher is hard to get through. But I probably would have a different appreciation of Skylar, and I was closer to my divorce and memories of a bad ex watching Skylar, and a lot of those like hypocritical and weird attitudes that you had to deal with from her hit a little too close to home. And I'm pouring coffee. I'm not actually relieving myself on the floor. Yeah. That's no. I think you're. Yeah, I think you're very right, Cisette. I think the. I'm going to call you Cisette the whole time. I think I think that's true, and I've noticed that a lot with things like Game of Thrones, or Game of Thrones is not a good example, but yeah, some series. Watching them. Sopranos. I think Sopranos is a good example. Like Janice, Tony's sister in Sopranos. The first time you watch that series, she's a monster. You really hate her, but on rewatches, like you start to really admire what the actress is doing with that character, and like how masterfully she's horrible, like in these like really small ways. She's like giving you all these like weird clues about what a miserable person she is, or how dangerous she is. But no, I think that's a good point. I have to get over the non-Heisenberg Walter White is hard to relive. I have to do that though. Go back through that. Yeah, that might be. I got to find good timing for that. But I really like Better Call Saul, and I even liked El Camino. So many people really dissed that movie, the kind of Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad movie that they did with kind of, Jesse centered, kind of like, what happened to Jesse after the end of the series. And I really enjoyed that. I think it was just because it was a return back to that, like, trusted storytelling, the of Vince Gilligan kind of trusted storytelling and good directing of, really uncomfortable stuff, like the character, the kind of, what's his face? I won't call him that goofy nickname, but the character that kind of is responsible for Jesse's. Oh, come on! Oh, there we go. For holding Jesse, like he that gets pretty dark, but I think you trust it, and it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun ride. But yeah, so many people were just like, I don't know, we're really negative about that. But I was just so happy to have that storytelling back. Oh, interesting. A lot more than Breaking Bad. Yeah. No, I think that's true. That's true. Yeah, it is. That's true. It is pretty deep. That's the thing. I have to rewatch that first season to feel that, to see that progression, because I think you're right. I think he's Heisenberg so fast in the series, and Saul, like, there's some really key moments where you see Slippin' Jimmy, kind of fall into the Saul Goodman kind of, his moral decline. And I was so surprised that they were doing another season after, and this is a spoiler, but it's a prequel series, so this is going to happen. When Bob Odenkirk says, Saul, when he comes up with the name, when he registers and he changes his name and says Saul Goodman, Saul Goodman, I was like, oh, that's the end of the series, right? The titular end of the series. But no, but there was more. They're going to do more, and that was really exciting, because I'm curious about what else they're gonna, where else they think they need to go, and where else they're gonna, because they haven't quite gotten, like, to the first time we saw him in Breaking Bad, that his level, the strip mall level of that character. And how entangled he was with very bad people. Mm. Ah, yeah. No, I think that's a good point. Yeah, if anybody is a fan of Breaking Bad and hasn't watched Better Call Saul, it's a really, and Bob Odenkirk is great. I really, I mean, Brian, what's his face? Walter White is the actor that plays Walter White, is amazing. Bryan Cranston, but Bob Odenkirk, I think, is an underrated, dramatic actor. I really, you can really empathize with him. He does good stuff, especially the brother story was real heartbreaking in that show. I think I got this kind of right. Sure. Yes, yeah, I was just talking about that. Hey, unknown girl, how's it going? Hey, James Jones, what's up? The El Camino, the kind of Jesse focused one. I really liked that. And I thought it was really intense. It was like a super intense extended episode of Breaking Bad, Jesse focused, but it had all that same kind of, like, powerful, kind of disturbing characters, and powerful kind of, and we got a little bit, they filled in the details on that kid, that they started working with, that brought him into the, was it the biker gang? I think they were bikers. That group that he ended up with, they ended up dealing with at the end. Yeah, I mean, they fill in some really interesting detail, and they do, even, like, technically, there's some really good stuff. I think we've seen it now a few times in mostly in movies and stuff, but they do a really cool thing where they, the apartment that he's in, or there's a I think it's an apartment or a house. I think it's an apartment. where he's in, and they do this thing where they have the camera, like they have they recreate the apartment and build a set with no ceiling on it, so they can move across. You get this like overview of the rooms. So I think they're looking for him or something, and you see that shot basically of the entire apartment and where people are, and people are moving through it. I think that they've done that in horror films a lot since then, but that was one of the first times I remember seeing that. So they did some like nice technical stuff, and maybe because I had some okay money too. It's a good thing about Netflix. Okay, what color? What is this? Oh, maybe I should just make it like a creepy black plastic bag. I don't. Nah, I don't. Yeah, maybe clear is more fun. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I'm able to get out of this. Yeah. Oh, David Fincher. That's right. Yeah. Nice. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Wes Anderson moves through rooms and stuff like that. Oh man. And kind of cold medicine stuff. It's kind of brighter green. See if that reads. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I haven't been watching any movies lately. Yeah, last thing I watched was that new season of like that whatever crime show on Netflix where they were doing the BTK thing. Totally forgot about that. That they caught BTK in like 2005, 2006 because he returned. He came back. So goofy. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, I just watched that recently. I need to watch some actual movies. Oh, I really I want to see really bad the new Macbeth that I think the tragedy of Macbeth that one of the Coen brothers. It's not both. It's just one of them did. But Denzel Washington and the wife, the pregnant sheriff from Fargo, Nomadland actress. She's Lady Macbeth. A lot of recognizable actors in it, but yeah, I really want to see that. That looks really good. It's one of those A24 productions, so I'm hoping it's good. It's like black and white. I think it's like 4:3 black and white. So very, kind of course, very artsy take on it, but I think it'll be good. I like artsy Shakespeare films. All right, maybe just like do it a weird color. This might be good. So it looks more medicinal. But yeah, I haven't seen. I still want to see The Green Knight too. There's like so many. I think it's another A24 film. There's a bunch of stuff that I've missed. Oh yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, Ethan Hawke Hamlet. That's right. Oh, are you forgetting about the Mel Gibson Hamlet? Oh my God. Who was Hamlet's mother in the Mel Gibson? Oh, Glenn Close. That's right. That was like super 90s time. So Glenn Close and Mel Gibson. Yeah, I like Hamlet a lot. Though there's a lot of really good. Yeah, all the Shakespeare tragedies. There's amazing lines in there. But yeah, there's some really good stuff in Hamlet. Yeah, that's one thing that that's not. I don't even know like how the translation would go. But that's one thing. It's not fun to watch with anybody Japanese. Can't enjoy subtitled. I mean, they can't enjoy. I don't think subtitled Shakespeare. I don't think there's a real. I think it's. I don't know. There's so much status with people's English levels here, but yeah, I don't know how many Shakespeare fans there even are. because it's so dense. Even for native speakers, it's a lot of work. But yeah, I really like film versions. Well, of Shakespeare. Oh man, come on. What's Ethan Hawke is in something? Oh, the Northman, the Northman, that Viking, the Skarsgård, one of the Skarsgårds, Viking movie. He's the king, or the father. He plays, I think, the father of the. It feels very much just like John Milius's Conan, like the story that he ripped off from whatever epic or wherever he got that idea for his Conan movie. The Northman just looks very much like that story again. That's right, Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Claire Danes is not easy to look at for me. Just that's a personal opinion, but I mean, young Leonardo DiCaprio is so much prettier than Claire Danes. That is a messed up. That movie's messed up for me. I liked what's his face? I don't know the actor's name, but the actor that plays Tybalt. I liked his performance. I remember liking his performance in that, but I don't know. I saw that was one of the few movies that I ever saw when I was in Los Angeles that I saw at a one of those screenings, the studio screenings, the audience like test screenings where they give you the little postcard at the end. That was one of the few ones that I ever saw in Los Angeles. And those were everywhere. You just like walked around the shopping malls, and there was always people asking you, "Would you like to see a movie?" And it was always for those test screenings. But yeah, Baz Luhrmann. Yeah, I'm just not a Claire Danes fan, and she kind of so I never could get into Homeland or anything very much because I just like ugh, not my cup of tea. Yes, right. Michael in Lost and in the operator in Matrix 2. Yeah. I don't know that actor's name, but he was really good. He was like a really standout performance. I liked his take on that character a lot. Because I think the only other version of Romeo and Juliet I'd ever seen, like we read the play, of course, like in high school, but we watched the the Olivia Hussey as Juliet, Romeo and Juliet, and so the British actor that played. That was my only image of that role, and so the way they did it, in the Baz Luhrmann version, I thought I liked it just because it was so different from what I had seen before, kind of like imagined from just the play itself. But yeah, I don't know. All right, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, I can't. She's just. I mean, I guess like My So-Called Life. Yeah, I guess I can tolerate her in that. Maybe, but yeah, Homeland is terrible. But yeah, that's true. No, that's right. She did have that kind of yeah, a little bit more charming. But when she's trying to play, I guess she was just trying to play young in Romeo and Juliet. But when she's trying to play beautiful, it doesn't work. She's just there's something going on that doesn't work for me. Yeah, My So-Called Life. That's right. Yeah, there was a one of her kind of contemporaries, one of her peers I met in Los Angeles, and they were like, she was an actress at the same time, and I guess they were friendly and they met. I don't know if they met in like acting classes or anything, but they ran into each other in auditions a lot, and or was auditioning for the same part. And Claire Danes got My So-Called Life, and the girl that I met went to Columbia to study acting, and basically just disappeared from Hollywood for long enough that she missed that. And I think it was the decision was because she didn't get My So-Called Life, but she was up for that as well, I think, and didn't get it. So that made her decision. I'm gonna be serious about this. I'm gonna study theater or whatever in at Columbia, and you disappear at the wrong time. Timing is like so crazy for actors, and especially for women. They have a different schedule and different pressure. And so then when she came back, the only parts she was getting is like bit parts on like CSI or whatever, like victim victim roles. Okay, do I want to show something inside this bag or make it a darker color? I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, amigo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm tough enough to handle that. But I mean, in general, this would be a category of things in my past where I get confused. Yeah, right. No, that's a good point. That's a good point, John. Yeah, yeah. I was always based on, I was always reacting to appearances. No, that's a good point. Oh, Batman. Yeah, I don't think my most of my drawing is pretty cartoony, so I could probably like fake my way through a cartoony Batman, but usually just stick to inanimate objects on the stream. But yeah, never had a chance. I tried to draw some Spider-Man once because I was approached. I was approached by this scumbag in Los Angeles that was going to try to challenge the Spider-Man copyright. He was going to try. I think it was when Marvel was really weak. It was like after they'd sold everything, and I guess they probably. I don't know if at that point they had sold the license for Spider-Man to Sony yet, but this guy was going to try to challenge the trademark. I guess it would be a trademark of Spider-Man and produce Spider-Man comics, separate from Marvel. But it's like that's like trying to make Mickey Mouse cartoons and claiming Disney hasn't done enough with him. Because I mean, Spider-Man is on the checks. Like if you get a check from Marvel, Spider-Man's on the check. Like that's their iconic image. And like if you remember the 80s or I think even 90s cartoons, the direct sales ones where the barcode would be for the retail stuff, there's just Spider-Man's head, where the barcode would be on the direct sale. So that was kind of their company icon. So it's funny that guy was convinced that such shenanigans go on in LA. But yeah, he wanted to challenge the should I put something in this bag? Maybe just make it opaque. It's better. Yeah, challenge the Spider-Man copyright, I guess. So funny. Maybe just darker gray. Yeah, there we go. Mysterious. Hey, Yum, how's it going? Yeah, an odd time, odd day, but I need to do some cartoons this week, and I was having another fun dentist experience earlier this week. Sorry, drinking right on the mic. It'd be one of those things where, yeah. Yeah, I wonder, because that guy just kind of ghosted me eventually. Like things were starting out. Yeah, we're gonna try to do this. Are you interested? I'm like, okay, let me see if I can draw Spider-Man. And it didn't go anywhere. That was I'd actually already started kind of living half and half between the U.S. and Japan. That was weird. Yeah, I got really weird. So I was still kind of connected with everybody that I'd worked with and done stuff with in Los Angeles, and then people were like word of mouth. I was getting recommended for things, and I was coming up in obviously people's conversations. And so when I first started going back and forth to Japan, I was on the phone so much, dealing with really weird job opportunities, like people wanting to do really weird stuff, and thought of me like I think because a lot of people doing various things. I was the only cartoonist they knew, or the only, like, because I was doing animation, like flash animation and funny cartoons and stuff. So that they thought of me for those sorts of things right away. A lot of really weird projects, and of course, it's Los Angeles, so none of them went anywhere. Oh yeah, yeah. So James, if you want to see, oh, all right, yeah, K5 is selling me. Thank you, K5. You're awesome. Yeah, it was an interesting time though. Interest that timing, and that was like very early 2000s. I think Marvel was still in that weird state where they were trying to stay afloat and just kind of they had sold off or were in the process of licensing off and selling off so much stuff. And I think somebody saw it as a vulnerability, because I think it was a lawyer. I think that the person that actually got that idea was a lawyer. So fun. It's so ugly though. I got offered some so really, yeah, I think not me directly, but one of the guys that I worked with got an offer to do the website for what's his name? Um, I can't think of his name, but the guy that got his stuff, his unit cut off, and had it. They found it and surgically reattached it, and then he did a porn movie. One of the guys that I knew asked me if I wanted to work with him on building that guy's website back in the day. That tells you like the weird, all the weird connections that I had. I can't think of the name of the guy, but yeah, his dramatic return, or his like whatever, trying to make money off of his misfortune out of his traumatic event. But I mean, the guy is such a scumbag. And so that same guy, made a website for Jennifer Flowers during that. That dates me too, when she was trying to promote herself. I forget the circumstances of timing. I think she was like going on talk shows and stuff, and she needed a website, and that guy built her website. So he was always hitting me up with these like crap, celebrity kind of gossip paper kind of people that needed promotion. Babbitt, yeah, John Bobbitt, that's right. Yes, so I almost worked on the John Bobbitt, what is it, Franken, whatever that his gimmick was. But it's reassuring to know that it still works, after it's been surgically reattached. That's horrible. Yeah, I never could bring myself to watch any of that, so I have no idea. That was reading more like tomato juice, isn't it? I gotta take the saturation out of that alcohol color, I think. Yeah, Bobbitt, that's right. But I mean, of all the things to try to, get some financial benefit from, that's pretty insane. Well, I did have a. Oh, no. Yeah, so that's funny. But that's the kind of stuff that's like drifting around in the city of angels, all kinds of bad people with bad intentions like that, and they all need websites. Back in the day, they all needed a website. uh oh no, that's fine. You can mention the tongue. The tongue, yeah, we're gonna try some tongue flavored rice crackers on the convenience store segment. Yeah, so yeah, K5, yeah, mention away. Yeah, I put it in the notification. I always try to put the whatever I found at the convenience store. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah. Nice. Well, I hope it's going well, John. That's right. I hope things are going well with the new work. Yeah, some people have that disease, and that disease was like very prevalent in LA. There's like so many people. I don't know how many people that I met that like wanted to form an LLC. Like we were always like, so should we make an LLC? Like, okay, what's going on here? There's way too much of this weird hypothetical business. I think all of that stuff now, if I was still in Los Angeles, all of that stuff would be crypto and blockchain and NFTs and everything. Because I think the days of the kind of exploiting the internet have turned into exploiting the blockchain. So that would be pretty intolerable. It's like having to, oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes me very relieved to be away from that, because I can't imagine talking to like crypto billionaire kids about their stupid projects. It was hard enough to eat, to reading the chat at the same time. Hard enough to deal with the internet rich, back in those days. I can't imagine the crypto kids. Nice. Mm. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I had donation. I had. I think I took that out just because it was a little disruptive to me, like actually finishing cartoons. But I had like a donation thing, like draw for donation, when I was first starting the live stream. I'm still, I guess, up for that, depending on how the actual drawings are going. Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's cishet. You're getting some. At least things feel like they're going somewhere. That's the thing in Japan is. I've noticed a lot of people feel very. There's just not as many, startups and people trying to think of new things. I've noticed. I haven't heard younger people talking about much other than which company they want to work for, or the science or computer people that I know, just not having big imaginations. Although there was a guy that I knew that he got hired by P&G right out of university, and then left the company to join a startup and has been with them forever. It was like this online educational startup. It was cool too. The original thing that he showed me was this kind of structure that they built for how they're gonna like structure the lessons, and like it was like this concentric ring kind of branching thing that looked like the skill tree from Path of the Exile. Like Path of the Exile had this really cool, visually really interesting skill tree that you like, put points into, and their like the structure for their like online education lesson stuff looked exactly like that. So that was funny. They were thinking in new, interesting ways. It'd be funny if they actually like just ripped that off. All right. Well, these are very similar looking, but I guess they're different content. Oh man. Say yes. Oh, what am I doing? What I do one today? Do a drawing? Sure. Yeah, I finished up things pretty quick. Let me see. Yeah, time wise, I think we're okay. I have until 3:30. So yeah, we still got like 90 minutes. And I finished coloring both of these, so we only got writing left. So, sure, I can probably draw something. I guess if you will endure my struggling through it. But yeah, if there's anything anybody wants to. Oh, Rick and Morty. No, I haven't. I haven't drawn Rick and Morty before, and I don't know if I can do it from memory. Maybe I could. All I remember is their pupils are little tiny asterisks, but you don't see it until they zoom in on them. Ah, nice. James Jones, what are you talking about? Yes, that's been the consensus. That was a surprising thing for me when I started the live stream, and like I think K5, you were one of the first people to say that. My Jack Black like appearance. I'd never had that before, but yeah, I'm just not quite as entertaining. All right. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Is it the eyebrows? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It's probably my middle-aged weight gain and eyebrows, and maybe the beard too, because he's had a beard now for a while. Like when he's um, like between projects and stuff, he's usually got a big beard. Steven Spams, you are banned from this. Dwight Schrute, no, not the. I prefer the UK. I guess I'm not as gaunt as the actor in the UK version. Oh, Dwight Schrute. That's funny. That actor. There's some things I've really liked him in. Like he was really good in Super, and then there's like some things like the new Star Trek Discovery that he was terrible in. So yeah, that's a very hit and miss actor for me. Rainn Wilson, that's right. Rainn Wilson. Oh man. I will accept this completely. Oh man. Oh, that's right. Fast food logos. I totally forgot about that. That's right, K5. I was trying to remember the. Oh yeah, that's right. Very funny. Yeah, and that's something that I haven't like. That was fun because they are imprinted in my head, but I haven't seen them in so many years. Like a lot of the ones that never made it to Japan. That was funny. But oh, cool. Yeah, I love the UK version of The Office is so much. I mean, it's just what I mean. Obviously, and even that first season, like the first season of the US Office, is such a weak imitation of the UK show, and then it kind of just does its own thing. I just can't believe it became so popular. All right, there we go. Oh, profile. Profile picture. Let me see. Let me check the. Oh, come on. It's not letting me. Oh, I gotta look at that on YouTube, don't I? Weird. Bum bum bum. Nice. Nice profile, James Jones. All right. All right. UK office was real. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was surprised. I ran into like a remaindered bookshop or whatever. They had a book of the scripts for the screenplay for the UK office. That was amazing to see that weird naturalistic kind of interview style thing, to see the actual like written screenplay of that. I was blown away by they wrote that. They wrote a very natural interviewed dialogue or whatever monologue. Very interesting. Really, that's weird. Yeah, I mean it went on longer, but I think the tone and the humor too. The tone of the UK office is so far superior. I mean, I like the main actor, the manager, the office manager actor in that. Colbert jumped into my head, but that's not his name. It's not Stephen Colbert. It's somebody. Yeah, but I like him as a comedic actor. But and he did it. I guess he did a good job because it kind of was a different kind of cringy character, and I guess much more American. Uh, that's funny. Ah, nice. Yeah. Oh, Ricky Gervais. But I mean, the American Office. Who's the actor? Yeah, yeah, that's funny. But yeah, that was the first thing I'd ever seen Ricky Gervais in, and then I went back and found the old uh, was it Z-Rock? No, not Z-Rock, but the radio show that he did. The first thing that he did with the tall guy Stephen, and of course Carl Pilkington. When they met, Carl Pilkington is kind of their whatever he was, the station guy, and that was really funny too. Like their back and forth on the radio. Steve Carell, yes, thank you, Sisette. Yeah, I like Steve Carell a lot. But yeah, so The Office, of course, was the first time I had seen Ricky Gervais, and it was amazing, that naturalistic, like cringy personality, naturalistic tone, and I think a lot of it seemed like at that time too, because that was so popular, that a lot of British comedians like resented him and like thought there was something, he was like cheating or something, like his comedic style was hacky or weird or something about it, because I remember some of the older established comedians like really insulting Ricky Gervais and not kind of accepting, that he was funny or anything. Yeah, that was funny. UK Office better than Peep Show. Yeah, I don't like Peep Show. I love the their I love those comedians. I love their shorts. The no 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 the so and so thing, but I don't like Peep Show for some reason. I don't know I don't, that weird odd couple characters that they're playing. It's okay. I think they're better. I like them better in the sketch comedy, the sketches that they did, because they had some really good stuff. And I guess it's like maybe because I watched that first. I watched their sketch comedy first. So Peep Show, I'm just like, okay, I want them to change characters, or I want something different to happen. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Yeah, don't listen to me. I don't know why. I watched a bunch of it and I was like, okay. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like the single guys trying to hook up odd couple thing. I was just like, okay. I don't know what it was, but I love those. I love both of those comedians, and I love their sketch stuff so much. There's a lot of really good stuff, but yeah, for some reason, and everybody that knows them says, yeah, Peep Show is the best thing they've done, and I can't. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, no, I think you're right, Sis, about yeah. I think some of the comedians said, yeah, that he was like, that was too fast. His success was too fast, and it was older comedians too that had been around forever, so they had definitely paid their dues with in the comedy world. And yeah, he like very suddenly had success, and it was a very like specific style. And so yeah, I think there were some comedians that are just like, it's a gimmick, it's hacky, whatever. But yeah, it was really really amazing. And like I said, it was funny to see what they were saying in the UK office in actual script form. So my worst take, my most controversial opinion is Peep Show's not that good. It's fine, but it's not as good as their sketch comedy. That's funny. Uh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, and there's a lot of like terrible. Well, I mean, there's a lot of terrible comedy in every country, but I'm so surprised how much bad comedy there is in the UK. Hacky, weird stuff. And I think I talked about that before. How you get such a weird, like the stuff that escapes and becomes popular in another country. So like Monty Python, thinking that all British comedy is Monty Python is a huge mistake, but a lot of Americans, that's like the very limited, you know, very limited exposure you have, and so yeah, then you realize there's a lot of really bad stuff. But you have the same thing in the U.S. If you think everything is Louis C.K. and then you see Larry the Cable Guy, I think you realize there's Quite a range. Nice. Thank you, K5. Yes. Mod for the day. Yeah, I don't have a Discord for what I'm doing now. I should set that up, shouldn't I? I think I've talked about that before. I don't have don't have a Discord yet for abuse cartoons. Daniel Tosh. Why are we talking about Daniel Tosh? Nice. Oh man. All right. So, well, I guess we can let's do the convenience store thing now before the thing goes anywhere else. I did see some of them. I saw the Sopranos, the Chevy Sopranos one. That got me because I'm a big Sopranos fan. So yeah, that got me pretty good. The really heartbreaking thing was so it's the opening. They recreated the opening of the Sopranos because Tony drives a Chevy Blazer or whatever, and so it's the electric Blazer. But they show the skyline, the Manhattan skyline, and it's the Freedom Tower, not the Twin Towers. So that was like, ouch. Yeah, I felt that pretty hard because they did a good job. I think they even got David Chase involved in it to help recreate what they did. Oh man. Daniel Tosh Station. Yeah, but I was going to Daniel Tosh Station to pick up some power converters. Yeah, I just saw like a random. I saw the Lord of the Rings preview and the Schwarzenegger doing Zeus. There's a lot of electric cars. I guess the Biden administration made all of American automakers promise to dedicate themselves to electric cars. So we got a bunch of electric car Super Bowl ads. Yeah, I didn't see very many. It was just because I was kind of going back and forth on YouTube through a couple of collections. I didn't see anything. All right. Let me switch over. So let's do the delicious rice crackers. Thank you, unknown girl. All right. Is the microphone working? Yes, we're back. All right. So as promised, so in Japan there are tongue restaurants, tongue only restaurants. So when we're talking about, of course, beef tongue. So this is the kanji for beef, and then this is the katakana for tongue, tan, which is tongue. So very commonly, because there's a lot of Korean barbecue style stuff here, and I think even at Korean barbecue places you can get tongue. And so they slice beef tongue very, very thin, and then you just grill it and put lemon on it. It's amazing. And I think a lot of the there's like a specific marinade or something I think they might do for beef tongue. But if you've ever seen, like in the U.S., I've only ever seen beef tongue, like the whole tongue, under saran wrap on a little, styrofoam tray, and it looks disgusting. So I never thought. And actually, the thicker they cut tongue, the more you feel the texture of tongue. So you're like chewing it, and you're trying not to bite your tongue while you're biting cow tongue. But it's actually pretty. It's very lean, of course. It's like insanely lean meat. Oh, is there anything? Oh, tear down the side. Yeah. What prefecture is that? Where's that from? So this is So this is like osenbe, so little rice crackers that are supposed to be flavored like beef tongue. So this over here is kind of that's what they're going for. So usually you're grilling it yourself. little very thin slices of beef tongue, although it does like vary. But I had a really good in Tokyo. There's a really good by Tokyo Station. There's a really good beef tongue restaurant that everything is tongue. The soup and everything is beef tongue. Oh, so these are just like tiny osenbei. But let's see. So, do you think they go with the kind of beef flavor or the lemon flavor? Like, there's got to be like whatever they consider specifically a flavor of tongue. Chrome. Oh yeah. So maybe it's the marinade. It's like I think they do like a specific kind of marinade or sauce for beef tongue. But yeah, there's no lemon at all, but it's the flavor. It is the flavor of however they do the the sauce or whatever is kind of default for beef tongue. Whoa, yeah. It's, yeah, beef tongue flavor. It's pretty light, though. I mean, because it's a rice cracker, so it's really easy to overpower. The flavor of it. Yeah, so it's a very distinctive, like liver is is different from, actual muscle. Tongue is a different consistency, and the way they prepare it is different. So it's got like it's not quite it has a little different than beef kind of texture and flavor, and maybe because it's so lean too. It's just like French kissing a cow. That's exactly it. Yum, you have it. You have it down. That's what I'm enjoying so much about it. It's my previous experience making out with cows. They've recreated on a cracker very well. Yeah, so I wonder, because I've only ever seen tongue prepared. Yeah, it's very, they got the flavor pretty good. So it must be whatever the marinade or whatever. But there's something that they're doing pretty good to recreate that flavor. But it's really good. It's surprisingly good. But like I said, the only thing that's bad is the thicker it's cut, the different preparations of it, and the thicker it's cut. Like once you start to really feel the texture of it, then you feel it's side by side with your tongue, and you're like, oh right, that's exactly what I'm eating. So when it's really thin sliced, you don't feel the texture, and it's much more enjoyable. But I remember having like thicker versions of it, and just not being down with the texture. It's good to have you in the chat, Yum. So, right. So nut milk and tongue crackers. Yeah, I'm exploring. I'm exploring all of my kinks. Yeah, I'm not having any nut milk today. It's all bean milk. Bean milk only today. But yeah, that's not bad. It's not a bad flavor. They did a pretty good job of. I think any stronger, it might be a little bit too much, but it's, like you can see, it's just like lightly dusted, like most of the osenbei, if it's ever too much soy sauce or whatever. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. But, yeah, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid if you ever go to a yakiniku place to order the beef tongue. It's actually surprisingly good. And put lemon on it. Squeeze lemon on it. That's a nice. Oh, that's what you do. Hey, unknown girl. Thank you so much. Oh wait, would you please? Oh, I totally missed. Let me read. Let me read. Would you please be able to draw John and Sophia with a heart around them? Oh, okay. I can give that a shot. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for the subscribe, James Jones. I totally missed that. I don't know if the notification came up or not. But thank you for the sub. Oh, and Anime Andrew. Did I miss a bunch of stuff? That's a big W. Did you guys hear my My wonderful pitch shifted Big W. I'm gonna have to do some photo reference, I think, for John and Sophia. But yes, thank you so much, Unknown Girl. Okay, so that is tongue. That is tongue flavored, and yeah, so my cow kink is satisfied. I've had a lot of a beef tongue. What did Darth Vader say? I think I shifted the pitch for I tried to do a different thing for each of the notifications. So the donation, I pitch shifted it lower with some reverb on it, just so it didn't sound like me. I can do one higher. Oh man. All right. Well, thank you, Anime Andrew and James Jones. Thanks so much for subbing and following. I don't know if, yeah, I didn't see those notifications. Oh, so I can redo them, right? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I didn't hear that before. So thank you, Anime Andrew and James, of course. Wait, oh, this one. Nice.
That is a big W.
There we go. I didn't hear that before. So that's the unaffected. So subscribe is the unaffected one, and the Darth Vader version is for donations. All right, let's get back to a more manageable screen. All right. So Unknown Girl, oh, you're going to make me do... Okay, so I need some photo reference here. So what do you think is best? Instagram? For... Let's see what I can find. Unofficial Hyphonics. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's the two of them. I said it right now. Oh, nice. Some nice Valentine stuff right away. All right. So, let me just make another... What size should we go with here? I guess something like this. All right, let me just make a blank. Whoa. Yeah, Instagram is good. I guess at least 5 cows. Nice. All right, so let me. So this will be a little, cartoony. I don't think I can. I'm not great with ask cis het. I'm not great with likenesses. I'm not quite a caricaturist, but I manage. I try to get by. So let me see if I can do. All right, are we doing? Oh, let me see. Should I start sketchy? Maybe I should start sketchy and not screw this up so bad. All right, process. Okay, so I like the in that one photo, I think they look cute together. So let's try this. Yeah, that was that's all K5's idea. Oh, I can't see the top of Sophia's head. Oh, actually, I have this wrong already. Oh, but maybe I want to do that for the heart shape. The heart shape will work better that way. So all right. I'm not doing a good job with this. I'm sorry if you feel your donation has been wasted. All right, let's see here. let's see how this goes. Alright. So I'm just going to try to sketch this in. And then I'll go over it again. Oh, maybe like this would be better, like looking down. I don't know. Oh, I got to get the stash in there though. So the smile and then the stash. Wait a minute, I'm screwing the shapes of this up, I think. Yeah. I'm screwing this up. Alright, so here, let's just lighten this a little bit more until I get this down. Yeah, this is not likeness-wise. Let me, yeah, a mustache and a smile, that's not easy. And maybe the brows are a little too high here. Yeah, maybe. All right, do my bidding. Nice. Let me try to get a better. I'm going to work on the likeness a little bit more here. So, yeah, maybe I'll do a little bit cartoonier. I think that might work better. I like that smile though in that Instagram photo. Okay, maybe it'll work. So if the mustache is solid, I'll simplify things a bit. So here. And then try to put this in a heart shape. I don't know if I'd be working today. I thought I would just be drawing my goofy cartoon. There we go. A late Valentine's Day. Yeah, I think I'll just eyeball that with the inking, and then maybe. Oh yeah, and then I can. That'll help the composition a little bit if I just confine things to the heart. All right. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, maybe more like that shape. And maybe a little bit bigger. Sorry, this is the ugly planning stage. Yeah, it'd be nice to get the shape of the head and the heart working. Something like that. Well, let's try it. I'll try a new ink brush. See if this works. My smooth inker. Yeah, I think it might. Actually, I should probably make it much thicker. Yeah, there we go. So I'm not drawing every little line. To get some smoothness. See, I am the worst as far as like performing performance drawing. I'm not good at I'm gonna kill some of the nice look of the pencil. Yeah, see? Too big. No. Oops, 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 oops. Wow, that was all one line. That's crazy. So here. I thought I could fix things with the ink line, but I'm not. Let's see. See if I can still save this. Alright, so the eyelid can be carried over. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this is cartooning a little bit better. Still though, I think I'm killing some of the original drawing. Where's that profile again? There we go. Haha. I don't know. I apologize if this is not going well. Not so dome-like. I don't know. Let's try this again. Okay, so if I just fill this. Oh, well, the pencil is giving me some highlights that I didn't have before. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. And I'm gonna have to, I think, just do this. So I don't want to blow this profile. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so let's try to fix this without, oh wait, maybe do a quick heart line. Try to fix this without the pencil. Yeah, it lost a lot, didn't it? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, do the yeah. like do a here, let me try to fix some of these shapes. Yeah. I'm gonna block in some. Oh, am I on the right? I'm not even on the right. Fuck. How often have I done that? Okay, so let me see. Can I? No, that's everything. I'll just go back and do it on the right layer. Alright, so thicken the lines so they look, so they read a little better at least. Sorry, this is me struggling. Yeah, so not amazing likeness, but hopefully I can get the shapes close enough. Oops. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Alright, where's the heart? There's the heart. Ha ha ha. So a big I Love Lucy heart around the I think I'll make that red too. That'll make it more graphic. So something like that. Oh, nice. Sophia's birthday. Wow. Nice. Well, let me get her likeness a little bit better. Maybe some more wave in her hair might read better than what I've got so far. Yeah, that might read. Oh, I'm doing this again on the wrong layer. Okay, there's the heart. Yeah, try to get a little more curl in the hair. Clean up some of these lines a little bit. Oh, and maybe simplify some of these lines. Check this too. Oh yeah, maybe no teeth. That looks more happy and content. Oh man. Sorry. Yeah, this is when I'm actually trying to draw something I haven't drawn 100 times before. I can't talk. Oops. How's this looking? Nice. Shrooms. Steve Harvey. Steve Steven Spams, you're not helping me. Steve Harvey. Yeah, it's the I think I didn't get the mustache quite right. Steve Harvey. Okay. So how can I get away from Steve Harvey? Let me see. Maybe anything else? Steve Harvey. Yes, I told you likenesses are not my. Oh wait. Maybe this, not my speciality. Yeah, Steve Harvey. Yeah, maybe the eyelashes. This line is a little too much. It's the mustache. Steve Harvey. All right. Let's try to get these lines a little cleaner. Yeah, it's going to be maybe shapes that look close, but it's not going to be a great likeness. I apologize for the... That's not... Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, let me get rid of all of this. Come on. Actually, maybe I need all of this. Wait a minute. Let me put this on another layer. I don't know if I actually need this or not. How's it looking? It looks good? Okay, good. 9 out of 10. Well, it's Steve Harvey and Sophia, so it's... 9 out of 10. I'm still working. Yeah, I'm not a great caricaturist. Because whoops. For a while, I had to do... for Fox Interactive, they wanted a lot of like political cartoons and stuff, so I had to do some likenesses of celebrities, and just oof, yeah, that was really hard for me. Some people just have that knack, like they can identify much better like what the essential shapes are that make somebody look like they do, and I think it's mostly Let me go back to the Instagram. You know, it's mostly this like triangle that I'm always getting wrong. So it looks like Steve Harvey. So maybe the eyes are just, from the angle, maybe the eyes are just too low, making the face look too round. I don't know. Sophie needs to look better, I think. I'm doing... So maybe let's lower this crazy eyebrow a little bit. Maybe less with the... Oops. Less with the giant eyes. Yeah, there we go. I think that'll work better. So that reads like eyelashes. So not such high brows. Oops. Yeah, this is when I'm going to keep struggling to get something that looks okay. Let's see here. Maybe a little bit better with her nose as well. Is this getting any better? I could just fool with this all day. Just smooth some of these lines. Yeah, I like the like a curlier or, you know, wavier shape on the hair. Looks nice. Ah, point to your nose. Ah, okay. Yeah. That might be the that might be where some of that's coming from. Yeah, I was doing a little cartoonier. Yeah, is that helping? And eyes, I think I'm making the eyes kind of weirdly big. There we go. That's looking a little... Yeah, I don't want them to be too, like, weird anime size. Any other things that will help the likeness? Well, we don't have to get all ethnic and racial, do we? Yeah, so I like that line, though, but yeah, I think that's making him read. I like this line, but it's reading wrong. Yeah, something like that might help. And, maybe this, and then... something. Yeah, likenesses are so... There's got to be some... it's either something I'm not seeing or something that I'm not, like, measuring well. But yeah, I'll play around with it forever for likeness. Oh, mole. Well, where's the mole? Where's the mole? Oh, here? Is there a mole? Whoops. Here? Right? Yeah. That's the one I'm seeing in the photos. Is there another one that I'm... Whoops. You're too crazy. Come on. There? Yeah. Bring I can do the wait. Come on. The anime yeah. What is it? The anime style engraving. All right. Yeah, still the eyes are weird, aren't they? Okay, gotcha. Oh, I haven't even written those horrible jokes yet. guess I can do them off stream if I run out of time. Okay. Anything else I'm missing? Likeness? Oh, that might help. Yeah. Anything else I'm missing likeness-wise? Let me go back to that Valentine's picture. Should I do eyes? Oops. Eyes here? No, that looks really... Anything else? Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you, Unknown Girl. Sorry, I'm not... Well, let me just put some red in there. I think that would be cute. So at least it's, it reads... Oh, maybe a little, like, darker red. Oops. Like that? Or no? No color? Color? No color? Or, this? Wait a minute. Wait, just this. I won't put the... no, that doesn't work. I think the black is pretty important. Okay, so if we reduce it a little bit... red? Okay. All right. So if Steve Harvey and Sophia ever hook up, this will be perfect for their first Valentine's together. Yeah, I don't think I got the length of. There's something wrong with the proportions of the head, as usual. As I usually do. Let's just darken that a little bit, I guess. Yeah, both of the face shapes are really off, but hopefully it reads enough. I'll just fuss with this all day. All right. Oops. I even have a Hyphonics folder. I can put this in. All right. Yeah, there we go. Let me just see, you're gonna have me fussing. Yeah, that I think will be better. Something. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sign it. I guess I'll do my try again. My Abuse cartoon signature. Something like that. Okay. Oh, what even layer is that on? There it is. All right. Little squiggle. All right. Oh, there we go. So, what is going on? Oh, that's my my green screen has moved significantly. Sorry about that. So, which way do we need to go here? Whoa. Oh, yeah. There's my Japanese window. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. Fucking thing. Yeah, I'm trying to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I've got a lot of sunshine coming through my hair. There we go. Whoa. Ta-da. Okay, so sorry about that. I didn't have the and I can send this or post this somewhere. Oh yeah, actually let me just do that. Make that signature a little smaller. Just put it in the corner here. Yikes. Let me make a just a PNG of this. And take it down. Yeah, like this. Some exciting behind the scenes green screen action. Oh, now my microphone's so far away. Let me post this so you can download it too. I'll just put it on Dropbox. All right. Yeah, now you know I have official Japanese windows behind me. So share with Skype, no? More options, share. Okay. Live stream fail coming up. Yeah, right. I don't want to show you my paper Japanese windows. Yeah, that heart's a little rough, isn't it? Ah, well, we'll try to. You're welcome, Unknown Girl. Thanks for the donation. Sorry about the likeness. The smaller it gets, the better it gets. So yeah, that's the PNG of it, and that file is what is it? It's pretty small. Oh, it's actually not that small. So 1400 by 900 pixels. Yeah, this original drawing is 300 DPI. I just made a big A4. So yeah, I should just use the shape tool to make that heart. Of course, yeah, use it however you want. Yeah, thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, that was a cute idea. Oh, maybe we should put a... see, I'm going to just be fussing with this forever, but it'd be cute to make the heart shiny. Oh, this way. Yeah, like do a... I guess it wouldn't make sense that they're inside it, but... I don't know. All right. Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you for the donation. That was fun. Steve Harvey. No, I'm not going to get that out of my head ever. All right. Nice. Okay. Well, that's saved if you need it for anything else. And I can fill, yeah, because right now they are transparent, but I can fill that background in. I'm not going to do the, if I do the, change the skin tone, then you'll never not see that as Steve Harvey. Yeah, what was that? I was trying to do, it was during that time when Kobe was accused, the late Kobe Bryant was accused of cheating on his wife with that girl at the hotel, and he bought her, and like they stayed together. They didn't split up. They stayed together, and she showed up at the press conference with a like a 6-carat ring or whatever, some giant diamond ring. And so I had to do like a flash animation for that, and I could not get his likeness at all. Yeah, it was just like, yeah, and I forget. Somebody walked by and said, oh, that looks like whatever, and it was kind of the Steve Harvey thing. Nice. Plexus, oh, how's it going? Wow, it's been a while. Yes, you can thank Unknown Girl. That was her her suggestion, her request. Actually, I can make John look like Batman. Would that help if I did a cowl and? All right. Yeah, I'll fuss with it forever. So yeah, thank you for telling me to just stop. I will just stop. Stop fussing. Yeah. So if anybody, yeah, that link, it's available at that link that's up at the top there, the Dropbox link. If you want to download the PNG, and if you want a different version of it or something, let me know. I can do one with the red out or anything. Maybe solid. The smaller it is, the better it looks. I don't know. All right. I'll quit fussing with it. Okay, so... Oh, no. I gotta write these. All right. So, being included. So, some sort of desperate breakfast. So, free continental breakfast. I guess I need toast to make it continental. Yeah, something about offering a complimentary breakfast. At a price. Oh wow, nice. Yeah. They're talking about March. Their stuff is opening back up. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they said there's like 150,000 students that got into Japanese universities that are all waiting for this travel ban to be lifted. So there's a lot of people, yeah, just kind of in limbo. And I've even seen people say, they got a teaching job or something in Japan, but they don't want to quit their current job until they know when they can get in, because they can't like take a month off, or they can't wait until the government changes its mind. So yeah, it's very very frustrating kind of unknown situation for some people to be in. And it's weird. It's just at this discretion of these bureaucrats, just trying to decide. But hopefully it's gonna open up for students and business and like visas, that for people that have a reason to be here. I hope travel visas don't open back up. I mean tourist visas. I hope the tourist thing doesn't open back up, because that'll be brutal, especially if we have another spike and we've got tourists. Ugh. All right. Something about being breakfast. Oh yeah. So how about something about breakfast, but they hadn't slept, like they. Up all night, and is it still considered breakfast? Something about... Oh, yeah, take it easy, James. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Wow, 6 a.m. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. So it must be... Are you East Coast? Yeah, where's my phone? Yeah, maybe East Coast. All right. Oh, England. Oh, that's right. England. Oh, goddamn. Put this somewhere. There we go. Get the glare off of it so I can write. Okay. So... Something about... Was it... No, I can't. I don't want to ask a question, though. That's my thing I'm trying not to do. Is there a question as a joke? Nice. Wow, 6 a.m. in England. Thank you for staying up so late. Nice. Cool. Yeah, the other channel, we'll be live on the other channel, Upturned Table, if you like board games and hobby stuff. Be talking about, I'm sure, Lord of the Rings and all kinds of fun stuff tomorrow. But yeah, that's on the other channel. I think that's linked in the description. But Chris and I will do the weekly stuff. Okay, so something about breakfast. Oops. They couldn't be considered breakfast. That's an interesting spelling of couldn't. God damn. Nice. Oh, cool. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Outer Space. Thank you so much. Yeah, my simple drawings. At least I don't have to look like anybody. None of these look like Steve Harvey, right? I'm hopefully that's not a curse that I have. Something about sleeping like the day is bleeding through. Oh, I'm typing into the chat now. Great. There we go. Hello, Lipid. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Oh no, I'm just joking. No, that always happens though with the caricature. I can't do it so well. All right. Yeah, something about breakfast and not sleep, or let's see. They couldn't be part of breakfast because they hadn't slept. That's not getting the joke across very well. Complimentary hair of the dog. So they weren't sure if it was breakfast because the previous night it still seemed to be the previous. The previous night was bleeding into the next morning. Oh yeah, so maybe so the previous night and the next morning something something ha ha ha. Nice. Thank you, Unknown Girl. I appreciate it. Meal of the day. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. The most important meal of the day. That's a good line, yeah. Yeah, something about why they would meet or how they would meet. Yeah, the most important meal of the day. They couldn't both be part of the most important meal of the day. Oh, wait. So had to stop meeting like this? we have to stop meeting like this. The previous night and the next morning had to stop meeting like this. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, but something like that. We have to stop meeting like this joke. Actually, yeah, no, the eyes, I like that. The eyes there, but they need to be over here. They need to be looking at each other. Oop, too small. Still too small. Yeah, some of the lines on the side of the bag are interfering a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they should probably be looking at each other. Bottle o'clock. That's awesome. Yeah, bottle o'clock has to stop bleeding into Bricky. Nice. I'm sure that sounded great with my American accent too. Nice. Bottle o'clock. That's nice. Yeah, right. You just gave up your country of origin plexus. Yeah, like most important meal of the day. So something about so they represented an expansion or something about the definition of lunch. What's that called? So sack lunch or... Yeah, so if you're not getting the hot lunch, you're bringing the home lunch? I forget. There's got to be some other phrase. I hope that reads as like cough medicine. Oh, so how about there were concerns about the recently expanded definition of lunch or lynch. Maybe not recent. This expanded. There we go. One line. There were concerns about this expanded definition of lunch. Or it's cold medicine and a garbage bag. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's supposed to look bad. Uh-oh. Yum's having a cat situation. Alright. Yeah. No, that's good. There were concerns about this expanded definition of lunch. Good. Oh, I just got a few more minutes here. And the previous night and the next morning had to stop meeting like this. Yeah, that's fun. It's got that romantic comedy line, cliche line. Is your cat as difficult as my green screen is? Yeah, it's weird. I think because I've got the heat on, so maybe the heat, because I've just got this. It's this nylon thing. It's like, one of those reflectors or whatever for shooting, but it's a green screen, and you can twist it into like a circle like this big, but it expands out, and then it's supposed to clip on your chair, but my chair back is too short. So I have it on a tripod, and maybe the air in the room or whatever, it gradually moves. All right, I think this is going to do it. Just do my quick check of my wonderful spelling. Previous night and the next morning had to stop meeting like this. Ho ho. Wow, and I even got some Hyphonics art in. on this stream. There we go. Nice. Got real New York there for a second. Crazy. Yeah, I don't want you to see my paper window coverings. My Japanese shoji covering 22nd. Oh wow, it is. Oh my god. The next cartoon goes out on the 22nd. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, so there's today, and then there's no. I can't believe how fast. There were concerns about this expanded definition of lunch. I can't believe how fast. I guess it's February, so of course it's fast, but jeez. Every year I act surprised. Okay, there we go. We'll end on a romantic note. Oh, nice. There's no way. Seriously? Is that real? If you're turning 22 on 22 to 22, that means you had to be artificially created specifically for that purpose. Or is that your incept date? Is that when your the candle that burns on both ends, twice as bright, burns half as long? That's excellent. Yeah, happy birthday for the 22nd. Yeah, in case we don't see you again. That's insane. There was somebody that was it was still like there was one number off. That's insane. Well, happy birthday in advance. That is too cool. That is seriously too cool. You have to like release something, or your masterpiece or your great opus has to be created on that date. That's too crazy. Wow. Yeah, that's insane. That's like you are a mathematically unique. You might be proving this is a simulation, though. Wow, that's so cool. Now I'm not gonna stop telling people that. That's the coolest thing I've heard. Definitely birthday wise, that's insane. Wow. Yeah, I was if it would have been a different year, my daughter would have been born on a leap year. She would have been born on, her birthday is March 1st. She would have been born on a February 29th had it been a leap year. That would have been so cool to have like a New Year baby that only had a birthday every 4 years. Actually, it's not your birthday. There's no 29th this year. But it wasn't a leap year, unfortunately. All right. Well, if I minimize this. Oh, good. It still sticks with Photoshop. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, Matt. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, I was just leaving. Sorry, Matt. I gotta go pick up the offspring, the non-leap year baby. But did you see? You gotta check this, Matt. Plexus is turning. Plexus is turning 22 on 2/22/22. Yeah, on February 22nd, 2022, Plexus will be 22. That's insane. That proves that must prove what was that? The thing, if you're agnostic or atheist, you can still believe in like divine design. The universe is designed, but it's not. There's some higher intelligence that's created everything. That's crazy. Very cool. All right. Yes. 2 lottery tickets. Oh, man. Yeah, that's really cool. All right. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it. Yeah, we're getting to 3:30, so that will do it for this week. So thank you so much, Unknown Girl. Thanks again for the commission, for commissioning the commission. That was fun to do, and I hope it came out well. Or 22 lottery tickets. Nice. What's that word? The design. The do you believe the universe is like there's some intention to it? Something design. I forget. But yeah, that's proof of it. That someone turns 22 on 2/22/22. All right. But take care, everybody, and we will see you. There we go. Yeah, what is that? Yeah. I'm thinking of something design. Yeah, I'm glad to catch everybody. Sorry, this is the makeup day, so I'll try to do. It'll be Tuesday next week, hopefully, if nothing gets disrupted. And right. Yeah, controlled by something is not now controlled by it. Nice. Thank you, Sishet. Intelligent design. There we go. Thank you, Matt. God damn. Oh, hey, Matt, is that finish on your Facebook profile? Hey, Chiva, how's it going? Hello and goodbye. Sorry to be leaving so soon. But I'll be back. Be back next week at the regular time. Old Norse. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought the number of repeating consonants made me think it was Finnish. Old Norse. Very cool. Okay, so I will be back next week. Abusecartoons.com is the website. GoComics.com/domestic abuse. Oh, we didn't read comments. That's right. We'll read all the comments next week. Very cool. But I will see you then. Social media is all Abuse Cartoons, and patreon.com/Abuse Cartoons. And thank you, Sishet, for being my most excellent patron. I hope you have some company soon. Some fellow patrons soon. And so yeah, good night, everyone, and take care. Thanks for joining the live stream. I really appreciate all the input, and yeah, see everybody soon. And that is the coolest birthday ever, Plexus. I am incredibly envious. Very cool. Oh, you missed the tongue flavor crackers. That's right. The tongue flavored crackers were pretty good, and you got to try tongue if you've never had it. All right, so take care, everyone, and we'll do this again next week. And happy birthday, Sophia. If you said tomorrow? Yeah. So Sophia's birthday is soon, but yeah. So thanks, Unknown Girl, for getting me to draw something other than little stuff with eyes. And I'll see you again next week. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.